Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? It's Misty, baby. I know that I've not been here for a while. I've been going through a lot of shit, okay? First of all, if you couldn't tell, my hair is out. I've been going natural. It's been real nice for me. I'll talk about that to start with. So, yeah, I just got my hair taken out, but I've just been feeling good just embracing who I am naturally because, you only get so many years on this earth, and my shit always gonna go deep no matter what I'm in, no matter. My shit is always deep just from the start. But you only have so many days on this earth to live. So how many days are you gonna live them being somebody else or trying to be something else? So I really feel like that I want to start embracing life and social media and such like that more naturally. Meaning like without the hair, I know I still do my makeup and such like that, but I've had people tell me that even without my hair that, oh, like, do you have a twin or do you have a brother or something like that? It's like, bitch, no, I'm me. Just because, like I said before in my other videos, just because I throw on some hair or I throw on some makeup, don't make me any different of a fucking person. I'm still the same person, but it's crazy. And I can even go through and meet people that I've met with my hair and shit in and all glammed up, and I'll be like, hey, how are you? And bitches will look at me like they have no idea who the fuck I am. And it's so crazy because it's like I have memories with this fucking person, and this person don't even know who I am. Real, like, who I am, like, yeah, exactly. And it's scary as fuck. It's actually really fucking crazy. And it's honestly been like one of my little social experiments that I've been doing is just like, switching up my look and doing different things, see, like, what the public likes, seeing what it doesn't, seeing what I like, what makes me feel beautiful, see how I get reacted to it. And it's crazy because ever since that I've done this whole more naturalistic look, because this is the first time I've worn makeup. I didn't want to just hit the internet just natural as fuck yet. It's levels to this shit. You got to go through level 1, level 2. That's like level 10, and we're gonna get there, I promise. But I've been operating more without makeup and shit like that, and just the world treats me completely differently, and it's fucking crazy once again because it's like now, like, people, like, more women are drawn to me. Men are drawn to me too. Like, it's different, like, because I'm almost fetishized because, like, and I know I'm going to a lot of shit, but I promise I got an explanation for everything. So like I've had people ask me, like, am I trans before, or like have you transitioned yet, or like, or I've always wanted to have sex with a transgendered person, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck, like, I am not trans, and I tell every fucking body, apparently I need to get a fucking stamp labeled on my fucking head that says cis male, born and male, like, the fuck. Apparently I have to. That's fucking crazy. But when I look so drastically different, it's like people are falling in love with the idea of me or a fantasy. When people, like, most of the people, not saying everybody, but a lot of people that I've encountered, it's like a fantasy, and it's whatever that they want it to be instead of what it actually is. Because I can scream all day that I'm a male, but like, if someone is looking at me on the street and they're like, and they have like a secret fetish for fucking trans women, then like they're gonna fucking sorry, for, yeah, trans women, and then they're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, they might think like, oh, well, maybe that person's trans. Hey, girl, da 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 da. And I've gotten that before. And I tell people all the time, I identify as male, and and it just shocks people. And people are like, well, I've gotten responses like, oh, well, I see you as a she, or da da da. I'm like, bitch, like, don't do me at all, because like, what I identify as is what I should be as dressed as, and whether I look more passable or not when it comes to me being a male shouldn't dictate shit, because nothing on my body represents my gender. A gender identity is in your mind, literally, and people just like to judge, and it's actually very ignorant too, because it's in the mind, literally. So if I tell you that I'm male, then you should call me that, and there shouldn't be any other questions about it. And it's just so crazy. I don't know why the world is like that. But okay, so I gotta get to where I've been so long. That was just one portion of it, And so my mental health was declining a lot. It was going down a very dark path. And give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so I'm back. All right, and I'm ready. So my mental health. So you can see in my other videos how I always talk about mental health and how it's so important and how you need to do it and doing all these things and such like that. And that is so me. I try to stick on that all the time. I try to always be a happy person, but you know, sometimes things uncontrollably happen to you. And so during those videos, I don't know if you noticed, but like, you know, I'm kind of like running slow. And it gives me anxiety to talk about shit like this because I don't like to ever like don't do me like I am not like I'm very intelligent, okay? But like when it comes to me, sometimes like putting two and two together, sometimes like it would be me rushing and it sound like I'm talking very fucking fast, or like sometimes it would take me a minute and I have to like connect it in my head, remember what I'm doing, and then keep on going. Like, cause that's just a side part, like a little piece of like the whole picture. But you know, when I came outside of doing the videos and such like that, I noticed that I would do that in normal life. And you know, you have to be real conscious and aware of yourself to know how you know, act, how you actually are versus, you know, what you see. And so I look back on the video and I would just notice like, wow, like I'm talking real fucking fast, or you know, wow, I'm like taking all day to try and connect words, and I'm just trying to get out a simple phrase, and I'm just constantly having to think and think and think. So, like I said, I was noticing that in my regular life too. I was doing that, and so I was thinking like what it could be, and I was going through all these things in my head, and this is why I haven't been doing the videos, because I was going through a lot of shit. I was going through spiritual shit. I was going through physical shit. Like everything was mental that I was going through, and it was crazy because I was healthy, and I'm gonna keep eye contact because I'm a boss bitch and I can talk about shit, you know. But it was just real hard, and I was trying to just. It was just hard. I was having panic attacks. I was having anxieties. I was, you know, just going through it in my mind, and I freaked out in front of all my friends, and they love me, they accept me, they know I was just going through some shit, but I didn't even know what was going on with me. And so it was just, it all headed to this one day, and I'm going to try to summarize it up so I don't tell this story all day, making an ongoing thing. But I was at the library, and I just could not concentrate, and then I was making myself frustrated because I knew that I know what I was learning, and I just had to look back at the notes, and then when I look back at the notes I go back to the pages, and then I couldn't remember what I just looked at 5 seconds ago, and it was really frustrating me. It was making me anxious. That shit made me cry because I just wanted to get my mind working right, and I was tired of having panic attacks. I was tired of fighting. I was tired of going through the motion, and I just had a breakdown. And so I called my mom, and I just told her in the best way I could because the things that I was saying was not even making sense, but you know, just something was wrong with me, and I just did not know what it was. And I'm just telling her like having all these panic attacks, and I'm just frustrated, and I'm just trying to get stuff done, and I'm so like just, you know, I'm tired of fighting. This shit is getting harder and harder every single day. You know, I feel like I don't want to wake up type shit, you know. And it was just real hard. And so in so many words, I ended up going over to her house. We had some lunch, and you know, I bought the food, me and her sat down, we kicked it. I love me and my mom's relationship because like when I'm having a hard day or something, she'd be like, come on over baby, and we come over, listen to some music, and we talk, you know. We have bomb ass conversations. I love my fucking mother. Like if y'all think I'm good, like my mother is like a saint, and I love her and I appreciate her for everything that she is and everything that she's been through and everything that she's done for me. Like I love you, mom. But so we sat down and we were just talking, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I was like, Mom, I just don't know like what the fuck is going on with me. And she said, well, do you think that you are deficient in minerals and vitamins and such like that? Are you eating fruits and vegetables? I'm like, I eat it sometimes, you know. But she was like, and she was just saying like, you know, in so many words, if you need to go to the hospital, I'll take you. And I was like, nah, I'll be good. Maybe I just need to go to Walmart, get some motherfucking vitamins or some shit, you know. And so I go to fucking Walmart, get the fucking, I'm standing in there and I'm looking at the vitamins, and like, you know, I only needed like 5 different vitamins, and I was standing there and I was just looking at the shelves over and over and over and over and over again. Like my mind was not connecting to my body, like I was just looking at shit and just could not retain the information of the things that I was seeing, the things that I was trying to find, like just could not retain, couldn't gather it, short-term memory, all that shit just was not working right. And I just was just standing there, and I just grabbed a few of the vitamins I thought that I needed, and I called my mom, and I was like, look, Mom, I think I just need to go to the hospital. I was like, because something's not right. I was like, I'm either about to have a fucking mental breakdown, or I'm like really deficient on some vitamins or some shit like that. Because I was like, my brain is not working for me. I was like, I feel nothing. And so she told me to come on over. She's gonna drive me to the hospital. Went to the hospital, and like went through got my pulse read, and he was like saying that I looked on the machine, and he also said that my heart rate was at like 56 beats per minute, something like that. And I'm like, I was like, that doesn't make sense because my heartbeat is usually like 84 beats per minute. He was like, well, it could be between 50 or 100 beats per minute. And I'm like, okay. I know myself way more, okay? And I'm like, that shit not right. I was like, that shit don't sound right. I was like, Mom, I feel like I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. I feel healthy as a horse. I work out. I eat. You know, I was like, I got good with my demons. I got good with God. I got good with, you know, everything. But, like, just this is not working with this. And I don't know what's going on. And it's just not working for me. And so many words, I ended up needing to take, like, I'll name the shit that I fucking take to y'all. Because, like, this shit is important. And so I'm going to walk away from the video. Woo! Fuck. Y'all ain't see that. Because I want to help people in case anybody is like ever feeling like that, because I didn't know what it was and I really felt like I was gonna die. So calcium, magnesium, and zinc. Fuck, this is a fucking glare. Damn, I'll just fucking read it off. Calcium, magnesium, and zinc. Bone muscle support, calcium, vitamin D are essential nutrients for strong teeth, bones. Magnesium, healthy for nerves and muscles. Zinc is good for metabolism and aids proper growth. That's a real good one for you. Choline, I'm not too familiar with this one, but I was taking it because it's good for cognitive health. An essential nutrient that may support brain health and overall cognitive function. And it's the sauce. Ginkgo biloba extract is good for general wellness, overall, supports overall nutrition. Iron, necessary. I was cold as shit. Like, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, Mom, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't, like, my fucking lungs were like not expanding as much. I was having shallow breathing. Like, it just, my body was starting to shut down slowly. Like, and I just fucking felt it. And like, I'm going to take a pause on this for a second because I want to finish my story before I get so into it. I still get a little sidetracked. But, yeah, that was so crazy. And then when I ended up taking that stuff at night, the minerals and such like that, and I woke up the next day, I just was so thankful because I felt like I got a second chance at life. Because it just, my mind was so ran down that I couldn't fight anymore. I was just sitting like this. Like, emotionless. I did not feel anything. I looked my mom in the face and told her I felt like I was going to die, and I felt nothing. And that's not me. I am full of life. I'm full of, like, everything, and just that's not me. And I was just really just being 100% honest, and I just told her, like, Mom, I'm just being 100% honest with you. This is how I'm feeling. Because you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be honest with the people around you, or else you won't get help. Because, like, I didn't know what I was going through, and it took me, like, it takes your body a long time to get deficient like that. And so I was deficient as hell. So it was just like I got a second chance at life, and I'm just thankful as fuck that I am able to see another day, and I'm able to help, and I'm coming back, and I'm going to be helping y'all. But first I had to help myself, and so, like, I am 100% committed to this. Like, just because you might not see me for a second, like, I will always come back, because this right here is fucking necessary, and people need health, you know. So I always want to preach it, you know. General health is good for mental health. You have to have it too. Physical health is everything, because if you ain't got that, then your fucking vessel die, then everything else, like, you die in good headspace. And, you know, nobody's trying to die, you know. So make sure everything is kosher when it comes to that. And I'll finish naming off these vitamins, and then we'll wrap it on up. B12, metabolism support. B12 is essential for healthy energy, metabolism, and also supports cardiovascular and nervous system health. B12 is really good for you. That's iron again. And this one is EPA from fish oil. Never had EPA before, but fish oil is good for you. It says it's good for heart and general health. Um, yeah, that's pretty good. That's what's up. And so we're gonna close it on out with this. Okay.
Can I catch my check and I woke up feeling blessed and I just beat my face. Hey! And I think that I just beat the case. Stucking with a Bobby and I just party with Bacardi, yeah. Turn it. Pulled up in a Mystii, diamonds on my wrist, yeah. When I see you, I won't speak. Black tinted windows.
See you later, guys. Mwah, love you.
Bad bitch,